A world-renowned Atlantic salmon angler, and no stranger to tough conditions, Andy is back at it with renewed enthusiasm. As Hardy's casting maestro and equipment designer for over 25 years, he is an extraordinary fly fisherman, but his first BC steelhead takes him unaware and leaves him sputtering.
Oh, you bastard! That was him. Fuck, I don't believe it. Shit. God, bloody thing. I'm gonna have him next time. Change of diet, I'm thinking. I don't believe it, fish. I thought he was on. But that steelhead, if it was easy, everybody would do it. As it is, you need nutters like me to go out and get them. Or not, as the case may be. We've got the egg-sucking leech. And try this one. I would certainly eat you, my brother. Right, we know you're out there.
With Andy in determined pursuit, Vern is downriver also changing flies.
Well, here you have a marabou with a wool head and little brass eyes. Get it to dance around down there a little bit, see if someone's home wants to eat it, bite it, grab it. I need a grab.
When someone who fishes as well as Vern visits the river, the curious locals often come out to watch.
We can find a moose, but I can't find a steelhead, and it's killing me.
As he works his way into the run, Vern's instincts tell him he's about to hit pay dirt.
There ought to be somebody home in here. This is money.
And then unbelievably, as if on cue, the slot delivers.
This is some sweet water. Fish on.
And nothing makes a reel sound quite as sweet as when you're hooked up to a raging steelhead.
This is a nice fish.
Steelhead have been called the fish of 1,000 casts, and so when a big fish is finally hooked, no matter what river you're on, it's a momentous occasion. Vern is a study in pure concentration as he carefully battles this Bell Irving bruiser, slugging it out in practice style. Finally, the big steely is whipped, and JC steps in to do the honors.
Oh man, what a fish. Oh, come on. There we go. Holy smokes, what do you think of that one?
You know, I would shake your hand if you didn't have this fish to hold.
That is a hog. That is one big ass Canadian steelhead. Ooh, The prize of the Bell Irving River. You made the call, buddy. You knew where the bucket was.
Congratulations.
Check that dude out. Oh, man.
What do you figure there, boss?
Gosh.
Huh?
It's big. That might be a 20-pound fish. Yeah. I want to keep it. Not really. All right, go make some babies.
The next morning, we wake up to a brief window of better weather and decide to take to the air via helicopter to explore the upper stretches of the Nass. Jeff and his crew have perfected the use of choppers in accessing remote fly fishing locations, and a whole new world of possibilities unfolds. During the winter, Bell Lodge operates as a premier heli-skiing company, and on our spectacular flight over to the Nass, we come face to face with some of the incredible terrain they ski in search of untracked powder. Finally, our pilot spots the section of river he's looking for and sets us down on an isolated gravel bar. We quickly unload our rods and the helicopter leaves to retrieve a fishing raft cached further downstream. Transporting an inflated raft by air requires a carefully weighted rig to avoid a dangerous swinging pendulum effect, but we solved the problem with a net load of heavy river rocks. It may seem a bit labor-intensive, but having a boat on the rarely fished and extremely wild and remote headwaters of the Nass has allowed Jeff and his crew to identify miles of prime holding water. To be among the first anglers to seriously ply these pools for giant steelhead was an amazing gift, and we remained in a state of nearly constant excitement. Andy is in top form today and more than ready to land his first slab. When the tug finally comes, he is careful to get the hook well set, and the rest is academic.
You're my man! Oh, this is one you might want to kiss. Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much. Brilliant.
That's a beauty. That's what we came for.
Excellent.
Swinging for sea-run steel in the uncrowded, little-known waters of northwestern BC. For steelhead, it doesn't get much better than this.